here. Just wanted to touch base with everyone. It's probably been about a week since my last broadcast, so I just wanted to give you kind of a snapshot of the weather and how hot it's been and when is this hot weather going to end. So kind of look at some of those things. And then rain. That's something we're lacking around here. So a little bit of some forecast modeling to let you know when the weather is going to maybe turn a little bit wet, when's it going to get a little cooler, those kind of things I'll hopefully be able to answer for you. And what's going on with Jose and Maria, we can take a look at some of those things. Although Jose is pretty much a dead storm, and Maria, well, may have some punch somewhere. But anyway, let's talk about a little bit of the local weather and take a look and see what we have going on here. So let's take a look. Let me screenshot here. Okay. So current temperature. So it's 4 o'clock on Sunday. And O'Hare, look at the O'Hare temperature. It's 92 degrees. Dew point of 58. Winds are south at about 8 miles per hour. So very warm day here in Chicago. If you look out towards the lake, it's 82 at the Harrison Crib, 82 at Calumet Harbor, Michigan City at 79. So definitely the heat is inland at 92 degrees. So yeah, this is what, the third or fourth day in a row we've had these warm, record-breaking temperatures. So at 4 o'clock it was 92 at O'Hare. Hold on a second, I'm trying to get the times here. So at 3 o'clock, it was 91 at O'Hare. Well, anyway, so 92 degrees. 2 o'clock at O'Hare, it was 91. So it looks like we've peaked probably at about 4 o'clock with the 92 degrees temperature. So definitely some warm weather going on here. So let's take a look at some of the weather stuff going on right now. Hang on a second. So let's look at some College DuPage weather maps. Let's look at the visible imagery just to see what's going on. This is the GOES 16 visible imagery. So here we are. Nothing really get excited about. You got over here over the North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska area. You got this line. There's some weather going on over there. As you can see, the higher based clouds, especially over here, over western Nebraska, they got some high topped clouds going on over here. But over here, as you can see, not a whole lot. Just some high base cirrus clouds. Nothing to get too excited about. You know, we've been lacking in rain, so we need to get some rain coming. Why don't we take a look at some modeling here? When is this heat going to end and what's going on here? So I like to take a look at the GFS forecasting model here, and let's just take a look at North America, shall we? So let's take a look at temperatures, right? Okay, so this is the GFS model, and this is valid. Sorry guys, hang on. Okay, so this model is valid at 12Z today, and it was, or the 12Z model, it's valid. This is 12Z today. So temperatures, darker colors are warm, lighter colors. These are temperatures at the surface. So this is basically like 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see the temperatures forecasted to be, 88, 90. So let's keep fast forwarding here. So this is today, Monday. High temperatures, what do you see? 80s, 83, 84, 85, 86. Out here you got Maria. Take a look at, let's see what happens here. Keep an eye on Maria. So we got this warm air all around the northeast central part of the country here, Ohio Valley. Maria is actually keeping this area warm. Let's keep fast forwarding here. See how as Maria kind of moves, it allows troughing from the west to start moving back and going backwards here. So anyway, just wanted to kind of give you an example of that here. So this is Monday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, another warm day. Tuesday, what do we got here? 87 again, real warm air here. This will be our last day of warm temperatures, Tuesday, because look and see what happens. You got Maria over here. You got the ridging still out here in the east. Got troughing out here in the west. Watch what happens. Watch Maria here. This is Tuesday night. This is Tuesday morning. See how the cold air starts moving further east, the temperatures here. So this is Wednesday afternoon. What do we see as highs here? Mid-60s. Thursday afternoon, 60s, 70s. Wednesday or Friday, 70s. So very seasonal temperatures starting to come over here in our area. We got 63 on Saturday. It's a high temperatures, roughly. Next Sunday, what are we looking at? Again, it's mid-60s. So this is going to kind of continue for a while now. The warm air is going to be displaced. The ridging that was out here in the east and the Ohio Valley is going to be gone. Look at all this cool air up here up north. See how that air is starting to slowly make its way further south? So look at this. This is Monday, October 9th. You see all this cold air starting to spill in from Canada. We're looking at 40 degrees here. This is a high temperature, roughly Tuesday, October 10th. We could be in the 40s and 50s. Now, this is obviously way out in voodoo land, so we don't want to get too focused on a number right now, but this is, you know, just something you're going to start seeing in the next couple of weeks. But the bottom line is we got 2 or 3 more days of this real warm air, and, you know, we just kind of have to see how that's all going to play out. Let's look at some rain, shall we? When is it going to rain here? Well, I'm trying to find the right chart here. Okay, so rain. Green obviously is rain, right? So let's take a look out. Obviously, we got high pressure out here, bridging in the east, troughing in the west. So keep going out. This is Tuesday afternoon. You see there's a frontal system starting to move through here. This is about Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. A little bit maybe of rain here. What is this? Tuesday night as the cold front moves through. I don't see too much, but possibly with that frontal passage. You know what? I've just realized I went to the North American model while I was looking here. Let's go back to the GFS here. Sorry. I was wondering why that was only going out. Okay, so same thing. This is, and as you can see, the GFS is a little bit more bullish on the rain. But so what do we see here? Tuesday night, maybe some rain. Oops, sorry. That's Tuesday night. And then again, see a whole lot after that. Sure, building in over here. The next chance of rain here could be Monday, October 2nd. You know, some rain over the area here. And this may even be some convective rain on Tuesday. So really, you know, maybe a shot of rain on Tuesday night. But aside from that, not a whole lot. You know, how much rain are we talking? 0.18 of inches, 0.18, and this is all the way out to September 30th. So for the end, from now until the end of the month, not even a 0.2 of an inch of rain. If you kind of go out to fast forward all the way out for the next 2 weeks, maybe 1.7, an inch and 3/4 of rain. That's not a whole lot of rain out here. So drought conditions looks like they may continue for a while. So keep watering your flowers, plants, whatever you got out there. Grass is pretty much dormant for now, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. If we look at the North America model, see what they're saying for total rain. This only goes 81 hours out, and they're saying nothing, a trace. So, yeah, let's not get too excited about the rain out here. But the big story is the rain, or the temperatures are going to start cooling off very shortly in the next couple days. One more thing we can take a look at here is what's going on with the tropics. Oops, not that. We want to go with the Hurricane Center. So we got Lee back in the picture. Remember Lee? That was out there a couple weeks ago. This is going to be a fish storm. Nothing out here that we need to worry about. It's a hurricane right now. Is it a category? It's not a major hurricane, so probably a 1 or so. But again, it's kind of going to do the hurricane or out to the west and then curve around back to the northeast. So by next Friday, it should be a tropical storm. So no threat to land here with Lee. Now, Maria, on the other hand, still some questions as to whether or not this will hit the Outer Banks or if there's an impact there. So as you can see, it's no longer a major hurricane, just a regular hurricane. And the Hurricane Center has it going straight up north through through about Wednesday. And then they believe it's going to curve around towards the east. And this is the cone of uncertainty as to where they think this thing's going to go. They think by 2 p.m. Friday, this thing will be well north of Bermuda and be a hurricane through till Friday of next week. But there does remain some question as to whether or not this thing affects North Carolina or the Virginia area. Probably, there's a tropical storm watch right now for, looks like, portions of North Carolina, the Outer Banks area, for high surf conditions. But that's what they believe right now. If we look at some modeling here, I like to look at this stuff just to kind of give you a tropical tidbits. It's a good website if you've ever some time to look. But this will kind of give you some. So these are the hurricane models, and the black line, if you can fish it out here, is what the mean of the models are. So all the models, well, I shouldn't say all, but very tightly packed over here, very high confidence that this thing is moving north and then further northeast. You got some outliers here, that say, oh, it may go, further north, northwest, and maybe, but none of the hurricane models are forecasting this thing to affect the United States, at least make landfall. So all of them are going north. And then, so that's the hurricane models. Then you've got the GFS model. Okay, so the GFS black again is the mean. But if you can see, there's a couple of members here that say, well, this thing could come around over to the Virginia area and possibly affect portions of Virginia, DC, that type of thing. But again, those are outliers. The rest are kind of saying, oh, it's going to go this way. That's the GFS. Our friends in Canada, they're a little bit more further northwest. They're saying, well, we think this thing could still go further northwest and then curve around, which this would be more of a U.S. system here, if you want to believe the this model here. So again, the consensus though is that it's going to go north and then back that way. That's the Canadian model. Intensity guidance, so category 2 pretty much through about 72 hours out. Then it's going to be category 1 and then drop. So there's still some inconsistencies with the models there, but not a whole lot to say about Maria, other than you still need to keep an eye on it. The track, the official track, has it going north and then going out back to sea. So keep an eye on that. What else do I need to tell you? Let's see. How do I get back to? Here I am. So that's the weather right now that I've got for you guys, and I try to do these videos, if I can, minimum once a week if I can. If I see some things brewing that may be noteworthy, I might do it more often than that. But it's a quiet time of the year right now. We got the hot weather that's going to eventually turn cooler on Wednesday. No major precipitation in the immediate future. So, unless I see something otherwise that comes through between now and then, probably won't talk to you guys until maybe next week. If you have questions, you can email me or post them on my Facebook page. But that's kind of the story weather-wise. So I hope you find these videos enjoyable. If you have friends that are weather nuts or like to know share the video, encourage them to subscribe, that kind of deal. But that's it. So have a good week, everyone. Stay cool, at least for the next few days. Enjoy whatever. If you like heat, enjoy it. If you don't like it, do what I did today. Stay indoors. Watch some football. Watch TV. Stay cool. Other than that, have a great weekend. Remit whatever's left of it, and we'll touch base later. Have a good day. Bye.